Hey, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We're resuming with the main quest, a Song of Hope. Oh, we have new marks. That's nice. Let's go and check these out as well.
Still alive, are ya? Go on then.
So let me buy the rune blade from her.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Yeah, equip it. And the belt.
It'd better all be here.
And the crescent.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Just has one of each, so it's sold out. Get some meteorite.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Come again. Oh.
Now, before I go anywhere else to that Forge Master, I'm not going to create another one with it. Just buy it from the merchants. I got the money. First,
what do you want?
Reinforce the rune blade.
My best work, but it'll do.
Reinforce again.
You can thank me later.
Another rune blade can be bought from a merchant elsewhere. So first reinforce the rune belt.
My best work, but it'll do.
Reinforce it again.
You can thank me later.
I can buy another rune belt. Let me just come back. Yeah, go ahead. Reinforce it.
Yeah, that should do you.
Reinforce it again.
You can thank me later.
Rune crescent. I can't yet make it because I need a sanguine insignia. That's alright. I can make one of these. But I'd rather go buy it from somebody, but I don't think anyone's got it. So if I were to reinforce it, let me just make it.
No scratches, right? You can thank me later.
Anyway, a curl whisker is going to be needed from somebody. I'll get another rune blade. I know where to get it. Just 4,000 gil. Got a lot of gil.
If all of us continue to work together...
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. A hard time.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a scrappy bunch. Anything I can interest you in?
Yes, please.
My thanks.
Yeah, she doesn't have the other ones.
Here you are. Thank you for...
Let's head back. Get that one upgraded as well. I'd like to see what the weapon looks like in default.
Yep.
So after this we'll check that out.
What's that for you, dear?
Reinforce my weapon. A rune blade. Either way, I need one sanguine insignia to make it into rune blade +1, and that +1 can be enhanced using +2. So I've got it with me, ready to go, not a problem. Here I'm going to need some bloody hide, but it wouldn't quite be required because I need a curl whisker. I've already got what I need. Bloody hide can be bought.
Anything else?
Without a curl whisker, there's no point anyway.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
How
Finished,
much
are
do I
you?
need?
What do I owe the honor? So, what'll it be?
Need a curl whisker for that. Bloody hide, 135. 62, eh? That'll be 5 to 40. 50 to 60. 25, 27.
Still alive, are ya? Going
Give
purse
me
weighing you down?
27. Yes, it is.
You'll not find a better price than that.
What's that for you, dear?
Alright, we got the bloody hides. We just need a rune belt 1, which is here. No, not that. Okay, so 252. I'm just gonna buy a nice large amount of it right now.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Say 400. How do I choose the number? How do I choose? This will take forever. Come on. Hey.
You'll not find a better price than that.
What do I owe the honour?
What indeed?
What do you want?
Belt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Got it. Now all I need is a curl whisker. Okay. As for this, sanguine insignia. And I'll get this one done as well. As for this, sanguine insignia. Yeah, and then I can upgrade it to this.
That it?
Alright. Let me hold on to that. Already have this. Let me hold on to that.
Fine.
If it's
Change
knowledge
the
you
look
seek,
back to the default. Oh, nice! Let it be this. All of them have their DLC look. Ooh. Nice! Nice edge. I like the other look, but let's hold on to this for now.
Still alive, are ya? Go on then. Finished, are ya?
Sanction.
Let's go check out that mark. if along our travels
Paul said it was
catch
an
these
army.
merchants, maybe someone has got something that I need
How
from
are
the
we
sanguine
supposed to do
insignia
our
like, but I don't think so. It's a drop from a boss or something. Mini boss probably. Oh, just the one. The hunters of the boar speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby badlands but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin and feasted on their flesh. The bird is far past taming, it must needs be put down. The sickle Dalmacia, I know where that is. Let's first go here. There it is, the sickle. Shortest route. Alright. Let's just run and get that done.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. Have a hard time.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentleman of the town guard is strapped to guard.
Faster!
Bad dog. Bad dogs. It's like passing through some of the streets in my city. But the street dogs think they're wolves. Okay, here we are. Now to look for that wild chocobo. It's not
No
him.
holding back.
I've already been here, I think. Let's go. Don't think I fought a notorious boss here, so probably he might be here, but I think I did fight a notorious boss, a kind of a curl creature. Might even land a curl whisker from here somewhere. Here's where I fought the curl whisker, the creature. So if it's in the sickle, maybe it's here? I can look it up online, but I often try to do it on my own first. And only if it's maddeningly irritating to find do I turn to the walkthrough. Otherwise it takes the fun out of the game. Let me just go here for a spell. Maybe he's here. There he is! Ooh, looks like a macaw.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Done and dusted. I got enough to upgrade that thing. Comet feather. Oh, this is going to be useful.
Poor beast.
Poor beast indeed. Yeah, let's upgrade one of these things. This one. It's mastered now. Next it's going to be this. And next it's going to be this.
Nothing I could do. You were right, boy.
Alright. Now we resume. What time is it?
Paul said it was an army of Akash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Mid's dungeon.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think this ship will ever sail? This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. And you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me it is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
I knew it.
What's this tucked inside it?
Bloody Sid. Terrible rhyme.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otter might know.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together. It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
So that's her orchestrion that we are listening to. I hope it doesn't get decommissioned right now. I want this music to keep playing.
I didn't break it.
Oh, the bloody
I
brats!
didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
Bloody kids!
And you had nothing to do with this.
No, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once.
Wonderful.
We pressed all the buttons. Like this.
No! Show them away, Clive! Throw them overboard!
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it?
What the hell,
Can
the
you fix
attitude
it?
on that guy?
No, I mean, yeah, yes.
Did I break it?
There. How about now?
You fixed it. Sid fixed it. He more than fixed it. Yeah, new music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
That's the Dalmakian soundtrack.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Interesting. Gotta change this damn music.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Lose a patient.
Bloody hell.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Doctor's orders.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
That's a much better piece of advice. Safety in this line of
Don't
work?
waste here. The further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Hey.
Let me help. I know my letters.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Yeah, quests. Let's do the side quests. That looks like it will give me a healing increase to the slots that did the last time.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
Blackthorn
All
quest.
right,
So
I'll
probably
meet you
I'm
by
not
the forge
sure
then. You come along when you're ready.
what it's going to get me. All right, let's go. Jeez, that lag.
Conk. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Talia's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physiker before too long.
I know better than to order Talia to do anything.
Just gave me orders to rest
I'll
up,
speak
and
to her.
I'm gonna reverse
Thank you.
Uno card that.
Pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Talia, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Hold on. Spider killing. Arachnophobes beware. Let's go, it's approximately the same distance. Is that you, Torgal? Bloody hell! Why do you sound like that? Because of the ether flood, he's a little unnerved.
This is no time to ride.
It is the time to ride. He's gonna just ride right now.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Bloody hell.
Oh, yeah.
I could have just run there then. Come on.
Run like the wind. Alright.
Size of a dragon you are, that you can't fit in that small road, eh?
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. Hopefully one won't be enough.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
That would imply a cure for that condition, which doesn't exist.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Is he her father?
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Talia. I'm so proud of you.
Yep. Brother or father.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor.
Oh.
Back in the Southern Isles. On the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents. To treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Give me more, give me more. Speak with Blackthorn. Let's go get that done.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me?
Yet to give me a white continental silk
You're as
hortensia.
pale as a poltergeist. Why don't you sit down and have a nice bowl of Molly's brown?
Bloody hell, Clive. This again. You got better things to do with your time.
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
Yeah.
Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah?
Already
And I'll make sure
opened the
Blackthorn don't
crystal
get cold
there.
feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
No wonder they didn't let me in. Waiting for this quest, probably.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
Bop him on the
That's
head.
what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Only changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
In the
What the
flesh.
hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Just bop him on the head. The audacity.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
Quiet little town. Suspiciously quiet little town. Forges.
So this is Dravozd. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All
That's
right.
nice.
I'll see what
Way
I
of
can do.
putting it.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Alright then, into the belly of the beast. Alright
Well,
then.
if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. The gate's closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless. We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravost. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shed Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, men.
Let's take this down.
You
Because
deserve
I
a
kind
rest.
of need a curl whisker anyway.
This one. Get him. Nice try.
Just bloody hides, huh? Hi.
Good girl.
It's not a curl, but I could use a whisker from one of them. You never know what might drop. There's a curl. Let's go and take that one down. It's for an upgrade.
Thanks, girl.
What did I get? No curl whisker. You know I'm trying to upgrade, don't you, game?
Run like the wind.
Must be one of those RNG drops then. Thought it would be a guaranteed one. Salamander.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Straight home now.
Enough.
There we are.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Is there no quick travel option?
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Hand it over!
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Oh, okay. Now it gives us the option to go back.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. You didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the Cursebreakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. That's good enough for me.
Oh. After I upgraded, now you're giving me Ouroboros stuff? Seriously? Bloody hell, this game. My save is gone as well. Give me it. Let me see what the hell it is you made for me. Scheisse. Sorry, here. Okay, I've got all I need except for Stone Tongue, which I think is going to be on the board. The mark board. Stained loincloth, mobile flower, all mark board items. So I've got the orichalcums for this. I just need the mark board items. Wouldn't you know? Nothing new yet. Well then, in time I reckon. I've upgraded my weapon instead of my belt and wristband the other time.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
If it's knowledge you seek,
My Lord Marquis, I heard about Eastpool, that some of my fellow Guardians are to build a new home there, both for themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
Oscar, I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
But my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord. I will not forget this kindness, my lord.
No, go away, kid.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You look like you could do with a drink.
Look at that.
How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
Oh. Let's do that.
Well, someone's in a good mood. Drink up, you lot. The next round's on Sid.
I didn't know that option was available.
Oh, Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
No, I need a drink.
What can I get you, Sid? Coming right up.
I've never seen this guy eat or drink anything. This is the first time. And even that they cover away. The characterization value is so badly affected there. Because he's running all over the place. It'll be nice to see him eat and drink something.
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Rooted realism. Dead. Alright. Now let's go to the infirmary. Oh, there's a backyard thing there. Oh my lord. Oh, backyard. That means that's the medicine pouch increase. Let's go and do that.
Oh, what is it? There's no one like our Nan. Your lad's worth double that. And I've never looked back. Be seeing ya.
Hope there's an achievement for speaking with all of these people. But I'm not so sure. In the off chance, I guess. I mean, it's there on Steam, but I can't be bothered to go over them right now. I like to hear what they have to say anyway, in general, so.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be friends?
Bloody hell. Okay, let's just go to the infirmary.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
I keep getting turned around. No teleports.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my
it's a gift
mentor.
automatically. No work.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
What does that do? Oh, it's just a memory chest thing. Alright. I still do need to collect all of them. The backyard is literally downstairs. And I keep getting turned around there. Bloody hell, can't I just slide down? Even a children's slide would have been great.
Sid,
Nigel,
the
Nigel,
flowers
Nigel.
I had you bring back to the yard?
Yeah.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
The obvious
I
one.
can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out.
Oh.
Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Alright.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary marble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the marble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Good, good. I think I've not yet killed this one. Let's go check out the hunting board. I think it'll open up now with something new. And it'll drop me that item I need. There it is. That other item. So I can get one step closer to upgrading my 2 armor pieces. Still a key ingredient for the weapon piece. Come on, there should be a shortcut here.
Sid, heard you were in Canberra. Let you come in.
Please, sir, can I have some more ball? I like that Oliver Twist reference there in that quest title. Just noticed. Chubbykins. Alright, so far there's still a bunch more. If you come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of 3 reeds, do not attempt to pull it away from the swampy soil. It is in truth another root vegetable entirely, an exotic species of morbol that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. Nice! Whispering Waters, Rosaria, 3 reeds. This is Rosaria. There it is. Whispering Waters. There it is. Curltail Falls. I could get a curl from there as well, if possible. Before that, let me make a quick stop to that vendor. Just to see if they've got some new stock which I'm in need of. It's another vendor here. The other one helped me out with the upgrade items for the
Anything
sword.
catch your eye?
Oh, he's got a rune blade as well. But I've already got a rune blade. What I need is something else.
Out of stock.
Sorry.
Much obliged. There you go. Thanks very much.
Might as well. I need an insignia item for the final upgrade, sword upgrade. It's already powerful, but... And just when I upgrade, I hope this idiot does not give me something new. This game does some weird things. But it helps to bring these creatures down post-haste. There it is. Go on then. Block the carrot. Nasty bugger.
Nothing just any more like this.
got what I need here. There we go. That's what I wanted.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
It's your problem now. Oh!
It's your problem now.
I did not expect that.
Amazing specimen.
Nice.
The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards...
Said the same words without even knowing it.
The results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Go ahead and don't die in the process.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Pretty nice. Pretty good.
Allow me to thank you again, Master.
A few more of these, and the Deadlands.
These flowers are beautiful.
Alright. I gotta
Do we
go
have
all
to
the way
boil
back
them all
now.
down to make medicine?
Bloody hell. Small tram system would have been great here. Just to go from up and down. Vertically. Right from here.
Sid! Heard you were in Canberra fetching your men.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like this little dog?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Patron marks.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so.
Oh, good. Where I clutch my ability points, that will be very
yours.
useful. Ring of the Swift Shot, eh? Not required. Nah, not required. Nice.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Nothing of any real use, though. Let me just check what that item was. I wish they let us keep a track of the recipes that we need as we move through the world. I mean, it's a very Final Fantasy thing to do.
Clive.
Why would they not do that in this
Coin
game?
purse weighing you down.
You don't want to know.
You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
What do I owe the honor? What do you want?
So essentially, reinforce, sorry. I need a curl whisker. I don't know where I'm gonna get it. Let me look that up. Here I need a rune crescent 1, for which I need sanguine insignia. I don't know where I'm gonna get that either. I've got everything else. And as for this, again sanguine insignia. But then, to craft the Ouroboros, I'll need a stone tongue from one of these creatures, and this one, I've got the marble flower. There it is. So I gotta wait until the thing comes back. The hunting marks, the next set. So for now, I'm gonna just focus on getting this one done, which is sanguine insignia. Let me go see if I can just farm somewhere for that. One sec. Yeah, well, I went and checked it out, and it drops after Sleipnir, whom I've already killed.
Still alive,
and I've used my stock
Go on, then.
to buy what I need to buy, so I don't think they're gonna have it for me. It's done and dusted. What the heck is this?
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
That'll be useful. Alright, let's return to the ironworks. By that time, a new weapon might also be available, so I think I've upgraded it just short of the mastered mark. Don't know if I'm gonna get that sanguine thing anywhere else. I used it up on the belt and the arm guard. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited for that quest, which now has opened up a new belt and arm guard. I should just have used that one to upgrade the sword. Anyway, there's no way to take it back, I reckon.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over our last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
If my dog is here, what was that dog on board that ship?
Here they come.
I'm taking up positions like in a parade.
It needs every moment we can give her.
About that offer, Gab.
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast. I haven't felt this alive in 20 years.
I've got enough, I think, to upgrade the other one.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
Yes, he's back. Now I can get that insignia.
But I thought he was...
Confounded.
I was just thinking about it.
Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, look, you brought friends. Clones, rather.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Come on, then.
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through Another's veins. These foes will not fall easily. But they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Bloody hell!
Should we make to the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Thought I'd get something.
Right, run for it!
Anyway. Jump on! Jump! I don't know if you're gonna land. Nice. Sanguine, please give me sanguine. Now! I killed so many of them!
Hold on tight!
Hi.
What do you want?
Jill's alive.
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Bloody hell. The free cities of Canberra, but where are the cities?
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose
Where's he
Mid
going?
has a spare engine. Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Oh, Dion. I wanted to know his fate after he left the hideaway.
Grieger, have mercy.
What do you mean, Grieger, have mercy? You did this, boy. Destroyed a perfectly beautiful city to ash, but thank you for the power you gave me, Bahamut. It's been helping me get through the game fast.
All this. What have I done?
My lord.
Now what?
Between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Nice. High seas warfare.
Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Whoa.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. fascinating.
Whoa!
But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
What a difference the helm makes. Oh, bloody hell!
Great Gregor's gosh!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Horizontal strike to get rid of the sails. No! Collision! Prepare the boat!
It's now or never.
Get forward! Can we please kill him now?
Bloody hell! At a starboard!
Alright, let's resume from here into the next.